All right, so for today's video, I want to talk about the 16 to 80 kit lens here for the Fujifilm X-T5. Now, this is the lens that I picked up when I got this camera. And I will say, if this is like your only lens that you got for your Fujifilm camera, this is an amazing lens. This is probably the best built kit lens I've ever seen. So it's 16 to 80 f4, but what's really cool about this lens is that it just feels solid, right? Of course, the images are number one, and the images that come out of this lens are amazing. Absolutely love it. When I'm traveling, this lens is easily something that goes with me. And then now that I pair this lens with the 70 to 350 on my A7CR, but when you pair it with that lens on the A7CR, I'm getting a coverage of 16 to 350, which is insane amount of coverage. And so I can get wide angle shots, short range telephoto shots, portrait shots, all in it with this lens. And then I can get telephoto pictures with the 70 to 350. The lens is, it does have optical image stabilization built in, so that's really nice. It is weather sealed, which is really nice. I'm trying to think what else. It's just a great lens. The other thing that I like about it is that the aperture ring on here is clicky. It's just another tactile feel to this lens that, again, pairs well with this camera. So it's like you're really getting like an analog feel to this camera and lens, especially with this lens combination. It's super cool. The only negative that I have about this lens is that it is super heavy. I mean, it is very heavy. When I put this lens on, I know it's there. I just ordered a new Peak Design clip, another one, so that way I can have this lens and this camera on a Peak Design clip, and when I wear my backpack, I can have both my A7CR and this camera on there, and then it's not hanging around my neck or on my sling or it's not hanging around my neck, which I can feel it. Like, this lens is really it's a heavy lens. You're gonna feel this one. The other way that I pair this camera and lens combination with the A7CR is with the Sigma 90mm lens, because again, I'm getting 90mm in full frame mode, but then if I put in APS-C mode, it's like 135mm, I believe. So there's a ton of range right there for just like going out traveling, or just going out for a walk, or going to a great example for this is we're going to go up to Leavenworth here in Washington in a few weeks, and this would be a great setup to use right during the day. The f4, oh, that's the other thing, this starts at f4, right? So it's not the most wide open lens, so if you do want to get shots at night that are relatively sharp, you do have to crank up your ISO a little bit, but it's fine. But with this combination and then the Sigma 90mm lens, I have two cameras and I'm getting a full range of coverage. And where we're going, that's really all I need. I don't need much more than that. Overall, I'm super happy with this lens. I think it's a great kit lens, but it's more than just a kit lens. Like, this really could be your only zoom lens when you're just starting out with Fujifilm. This is a long-term photography kit lens for a lot of people. Overall, this is a great lens. I can't believe it's a kit lens from Fujifilm. Again, it's unbelievable because even though it's f4, most lenses aren't built this well. That's a kit lens. Thank you as always for watching these videos. If you like watching a middle-aged man rant into the camera talking about photography gear, and the philosophy of photography, this is the channel for you. I look forward to seeing the next one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.